How does a game that failed at launch end up with one of the most loyal fan bases in gaming? Like, why are people still talking about it?
EarthBound has just been released.
EarthBound is without question one of the most influential games of all time.
EarthBound, known as Mother 2 in Japan, is a 1994 role-playing video game developed by Ape and HAL Laboratory and published by Nintendo for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It is the second entry in the EarthBound series, succeeding 1989, then Japan-only Mother, and the first installment in the series to be released worldwide. Set in a fictionalized and hyperbolized version of America, EarthBound involves 4 children led by the brave Ness, prophesied to save the world by collecting 8 melodies strewn across the world. So what actually happened to the game? Although they put massive investment into the marketing, even support from the Nintendo legend himself, they genuinely thought this game could be huge, but something went wrong. Instead of showing what the game actually was, the marketing focused on one thing: this game stinks. Literally, ads came with scratch and sniff cards that smelled like farts, stale food, and garbage. Magazines ended up smelling bad before people even played the game. And the weird part is that had almost nothing to do with the game itself. EarthBound wasn't about gross humor, it was quiet, weird, kind of emotional. So people didn't get it. It looked outdated and it felt different. And now it was also that game that smells. In its first year, it sold barely over 100,000 copies. For a Nintendo release, that's basically a failure. And just like that, a game that had everything going for it was forgotten. Until...
I can barely describe how excited I am that EarthBound is on Virtual Console. I have been waiting for this for years.
Probably one of the most influential games on me when I was growing up. To see it come back, it's great news.
So how does a game like EarthBound go from a complete flop to something people still talk about decades later? Well, let me introduce you to Starman.net. In the late 90s, before social media, before YouTube, fans started gathering online. One of the biggest places was Starman.net, a small website that slowly turned into the heart of the entire community. This is where the loyal fan base of EarthBound really began. And after that, more communities started forming, where they weren't just talking about the game. They were organizing petitions, fan art, entire campaigns just to get Nintendo to acknowledge the series again. But it didn't stop there. Fans created full books, a 200-plus page anthology, just to prove people still cared. Plus, there are multiple fan-made movies/documentaries, from Mother to Earth.
Our first step was to figure out how this game ended up online in the first place. This was an unreleased game for the original Nintendo.
EarthBound USA.
Over the internet. The fans form a true friend group.
And EarthBound Saga 5.
Bye. Come on, Blue.
It's kind of crazy how dedicated that fan base was, but eventually it paid off. In 2013, EarthBound was re-released, and somehow it became a bestseller. Think about that. A game that failed in the 90s came back almost 20 years later because fans never let it disappear. Maybe some games don't survive because they are successful. Maybe they survive because someone, just like you guys, refused to forget them. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Eva from Evergreen. See you guys in the next video.